What up, people? Good evening or good morning.
Yo.
So,
Salutations.
salutations, I guess so. It's your boy CL Cool, man.
It's your boy Tez.
And we the Yellow Rocky Boys representing Yellow Rocky Boys Network.
Network.
Alright, people. It is the Friday rundown for the week of August the 17th, 2025. This week in wrestling, kind of like last week, they didn't really have any highlights as far as wrestling. I think it was better. I think it was better this week than last week,
Yeah.
but not too much better. We have some news coming out with WWE hosting a new pay-per-view. I don't know if our PLE episode came out with the Let's Talk About It, but here we go with another episode. Here we go with another PLE, man. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. And they ain't even done because they talking about running opposite of World's End, which is December 27th. They talking about running opposite of World's End to oppose, AEW World's End with John Cena last match on that day.
You know
So
what? They they might as well just go ahead and say it. We going against AEW. We gonna try to kill AEW. They might as well just go ahead and say it.
petty, but
Cause it's ridiculous, man.
petty. But we're gonna get them when we talk about WrestlePalooza. But we're gonna go to Raw, which was in Philadelphia, PA. You already know Philadelphia, home of ECW, and they run it down to the ground. Every time they're in Philly, they run down ECW, and it was no different here. When the Division comes out, every Raw, you can bet on any given day, the WWE show starts with a promo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's always the faction, or it's always on SmackDown, either the biggest heel in the company or the biggest babyface. And I know there's been a WWE staple for years, going back to the Attitude Era. I know they come out to talk and set the tone for the show. I get it, man, but that's an old Vince McMahon formula that has been played out. Can we do something different? That's one thing I liked about AEW. That I do like about AEW. At least they throw you a curveball and throw a match.
Yeah, Alright, man. It was different, too, when the promos opened in the show didn't feel like the same promo as last week. Like, at least in the Attitude Era, if Stone Cold came out, it was like a continuation, but, he was pissed off about something that happened at the end of Raw last week. Not cutting the exact same promo, almost, in every city. It's like, we get it, man. We get it. Y'all are the vision. Y'all are the future. Everything. The only thing Paul did differently with this was, of course, remind people of ECW because they was in Philly.
Yeah.
And remind people of who he is, saying he's God in Philadelphia and all of that. That's...
Like the funniest thing about that promo when he was like, "Yeah, I know Tommy Dreamer ain't dead, but he should be." That was the only funny thing about the promo, and it wasn't really even that funny. It was like, "Damn, really?" But
funny.
yeah, but Tommy Dreamer has came out and said that he wanted to kill Paul Heyman at WrestleMania on live TV. So I can imagine Paul Heyman doesn't like. I can imagine Paul Heyman doesn't like Tommy Dreamer.
Think about it though. Let me ask you something. Think about you trying to feed your family and you out there going through barbed wire tables and then he come say he ain't got your paycheck.
Not only did he not have your paycheck, he didn't answer your phone call. You saw him on WWE television while you were still working there.
Yeah.
They're like, hold on, we was at home going to the next ECW match and Paul Heyman on Raw.
Yeah.
So,
That's enough to make you want to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
So...
But it's the same promo, Seth Rollins the Visionary, he's the Oracle, Braun Breaker is the future of WrestleMania, Bronson Reed is the tribal thief, he's the future of the company,
by the way.
blah, 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 blah.
The Shield of Allah. I hate that so much.
Cause we hear it all the time now. That's why.
Yeah. But with him, it's like, right, what they call him, the Aussie, what they call him, the Aussie something,
The
Ozilla,
Aussie,
Ozilla or something like that.
yeah, the Aussie something, because he's from Australia.
Yeah, it's like I like when they stick with his normal stuff. When you start relating it to Roman Reigns, the tribal thief, and all that, it's like, all right, that's cool for a little joke every once in a while, but now y'all gonna actually make it stick. The Shula Fowler, chill out, man.
My best bet is they probably going to push a match with those two, and I guess that's the way they're programming into our minds that they're going to fight. But yeah,
You know how it go when you steal a luchador's mask. Back when they used to steal the Undertaker's urn.
yeah.
Like, every time you steal somebody's stuff, it's like, yeah, it's going down.
So Paul Heyman out there talking, talking like he usually does. Jey Uso comes out,
Of course.
and like I said, that's when Heyman cut that promo about all the ECW legends, like New Jack was the original gangster, Sabu was the homicidal, suicidal, Rob Van Dam was smoking his opponents on certain streets, and pretty much Jey Uso challenged Braun Breaker to an Extreme Rules match. And so that's how we get our main event. But something got to change. Like, can we get like a beatdown in the beginning of the show to set up the main event? Can we get like a match or video package or something? Something got to change. Because I swear to God, if I turn on SmackDown and Solo or Cody Rhodes come down here and cut a promo to begin SmackDown, I'm going to lose it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to lose it.
But he on Raw. Yeah. I don't know. Man.
I'm going to lose it, man.
Probably going to lose it.
I'm going to lose it.
Y'all going to see him lose it. Because it's probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen.
All right.
Probably.
So elsewhere on Raw, Io Scott defeated Raquel Rodriguez by pinfall. CM Punk and LA Knight had a couple words backstage, which their words backstage, I don't know if I agree with LA Knight. Because LA Knight's like, yeah, you interfered in my matches, and you need to get to the back of the line. But if I'm Punk, I'm like, dude, I had the belt, and he kind of screwed me over. So I'm going to get him every chance I get. So, like, they both have war words, but I'm kind of siding with Punk because, like, dog, I wanted to match him. First of all, he's my sworn enemy. Like, he cost me WrestleMania. He cost me Elimination Chamber. He he beat me down at the Royal Rumble. So I need that. I need to whoop him. And I got my belt. I got the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time in over 10 years, and here he is cashing in. So I'm kind of on Punk's side. Like I got to get him, And just because you beat him at Saturday Night Main Event, and he let you beat him, don't mean you deserve a shot. Just keeping that real.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Facts.
Just saying.
Facts.
Just keeping it real.
I'm kind of ready for this Punk and Seth Rollins blood feud to kind of be over. Like, maybe we get a payout by WrestleMania where it, like, comes to a head. And maybe Punk finally gets his big moment. Since they took it from him at SummerSlam, it's like, all right, so you main evented. That was one thing. Now you get to win the big one at the big show. And basically you've done everything that a WWE superstar really wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, it's just kind of like, all right, if Punk decided to leave that next year, which it's no secret that Punk is getting up in age, his injury count has gone up. So if he decides to leave, then it's like, all right, well, you've done what you need to do. You've beaten your rival. You good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. And Pennington defeated Woods, Xavier Woods, which I thought was a good. Like, I haven't, like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't, like, when was that, like, I know, like, it seems weird, but I'm not trying to be weird. But when is the last time Xavier Woods wrestled in draws?
I think you about to say something off the wall.
Because I was, like, looking at the match, I was like, huh?
When the last time he wrestled in draws?
I'm just asking the question, man. That's all I'm doing.
I don't know. I thought he changed up his attire anyway, because they went to that whole. He went.
They
to
did, but I thought he was still wrestling the pants though. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been paying too much attention to the New Day like that because the whole mourning and the championship thing, they kind of dropped the ball with them. But I was just paying attention. I was just like, oh, okay.
I was watching because because they continue the storylines online a lot now. I was watching because I noticed his change in gimmick. Like if you notice, Xavier Woods is he's still Xavier Woods, but now he's gone to the whole kind of conceited butthole gimmick. Like you notice every time he come out, he fussing with somebody's kid or somebody in the audience now. He wants you to pay attention to his body now.
Yeah.
Like I'm noticing the change, the hair, the attire as a whole. Kofi, I don't know what they're doing with Kofi. Like Kofi's gear is getting more and more feminine. I don't know what's going on with that. When they started the morning thing, I don't know.
I don't know.
Xavier was walking around looking like a French Kung Lao with that big old hat at the fashion show. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. That's why I watch. I was like, I'm watching online and I'm watching on TV. And I'm really trying to figure out what is this they're trying to do. Because it's kind of making sense, but it ain't. Yeah. It's like, at least with the old New Day, you knew what you was going to get. It was like, you getting unicorns, candy, bubble gum, and they going to dance around, throw pancakes, and there it is. Yeah. But this New Day is like, okay, we depressed. I think I'm pretty. You angry but sad. It's like, and then Grayson Waller in the mix. It's like they just trying to come up with something and see what sticks every week, and it's not really working. But the butthole part still works because people still hate him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And Trick Williams and Javon Evans had some words to promote their match they had the next night.
Trick Willie.
Trick Williams had got very good on the night. I think I'm starting to believe you, and I didn't want to believe you when you said you think Trick Williams is the bigger than the Carmelo Hayes. You said that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm probably starting to believe you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, they think of, okay, Carmelo, I think if he stuck around in NXT for this merger, he may have been one of the guys.
Oh, man. No. It wouldn't have been a mayor. He would have been their champion.
In TNA?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
he would have been the champion.
Carmelo's aura and everything about him, he was that dude.
Yeah.
He was Kobe. Trick was his Shaq. It worked. But they are blowing Trick out the stratosphere, yo. Trick his stock is up.
Yeah, he's doing very good.
Yes.
Like, I didn't think he was ready at the beginning of the year, but I think he's ready now.
Yeah.
To go to the main roster. So, him and Javon Evans had some words to hype up their match for Tuesday. And Javon Evans, I love him to death, but boy, I don't know. I know he's 20, but
I mean, he talks like a typical 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And it really shouldn't be like that. I know. Again, we're not the professional fans for a long time.
Yeah.
And we all know that wrestling is, if you're going to be yourself, you're yourself turned up times 100. Yeah. So Javon just seemed like he Javon off the street, and that's that. Like, even with the Street Profits and all of them, it's like you can tell it's them, but it's over the top them.
Yeah.
With Javon, it's literally like talking to your homeboy. He's like, "Hold on, gang. Hold on, fam. Nah, fam. Da 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 da. Yeah, gang."
Trust me. By the time you get to the main roster, they're gonna get him out of that, because you can't be talking about, "Yeah, what up, gang?" on Raw. Just can't.
Because it falls flat. It's even though we don't have like Hogan's and Ultimate Warriors and Machos running around as super large in the life characters, you still have to have, if you're gonna get in there with LA Knight or somebody like that on the mic, you can't be getting in there talking about some, "Look here, gang, this is what I'm about to do to you." Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so? Like, LA finna give it to him. Is that so? And then he gonna overtalk him, and then it's gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
really?
Yes. Like I said, I like him. Like, I think he's a good future prospect, but and we'll talk about more about him coming in the NXT part or the portion. Okay, Naomi last week, WWE pulled Naomi for medical reasons. And it wasn't a specific injury like a leg or ankle or whatever. They just said WWE pulled her out for medical reasons. And my antennas went up. I'm kind of like, it's kind of the same news that they gave Becky. Like they pulled Becky when she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And so I was like, huh.
Like, what we doing?
Yeah. And then on SmackDown, they were like, Naomi coming to the ring. She got something to say. And I was just like, huh. Like, they're announcing it. I'm like, okay. And I know she went on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. And I watched that podcast, and I was like, okay, so they didn't announce any baby stuff. But what I didn't know is they took a portion of that podcast off. And they gave it to us Monday.
Smart. Because I was wondering that. I was like, because, I don't watch the Stephanie stuff anyway.
They didn't put that in the podcast.
That's smart.
If they did, you would have known about it Friday. They didn't put it in the podcast. I watched it. They took that portion off and put it on there Monday. Because they still had the same clothes on from last week. Jimmy and her. They just cut that portion off and put it on that Raw. And I was like, oh, they slick. So when they announced that they're having the baby and all that, I was like, there you go. Man, and I love
that she laid the belt down on Slim Jim.
On Jim. And I love the way, this is what I loved about her going, because they did keep it in character. It kind of bounced in and out. Yeah. Because when Becky did it, she cried, and they just gave the belt to Asuka. Because, she's supposed to be the super tough girl, and she cried, gave the belt to Asuka, and Asuka won it. And it was just like an emotional moment. Naomi was the same thing. But I love that she tried to stay in character. Like, don't try to root for me, cheer for me now. And just, going in and out. And I know it's emotional, so I can't chastise somebody for trying to stay in character or out of character. You do what your heart desire. But I do like that she did try to stay in character and deliver it and told everybody, you got 9 or so months and I'll be back. So I did like that. And congratulations to Naomi, by the way. Congratulations to her and Jimmy Uso for respecting. Yeah. For adding to the family.
Big deal.
And she kept putting them pictures up talking about Big Jim.
Yeah, Big Jim messing up her hair. Big Jim doing this. Big Jim doing that.
What she say? Y'all better thank him.
Like, you helped us got 9 months.
You see Bailey. You see Bailey on Twitter talking about, so thank you, Big Jim.
Yeah. Hey, this gonna be funny though. When she come back, because y'all know how hard it is. Like, when you start working out, you have to start working out again. Yeah. Imagine being a woman going through all the hormonal changes, having your body switch up on you, and because I think this is her first child, right?
This is her first child.
So she gonna have to. She got people around her that's gone through it, so they can help her through it. But she gonna have to work herself back into ring shape and come back and hope to be exactly who she was. So it's not gonna be easy. But seeing as though her body's been used to training her whole life,
and I also think because Becky Lynch even talked about it. Because they're her first child. When you have kids. You have your first child, you get attached. So Becky was like, I was ready to go about a couple months ago, but I got attached to my kid too. So you don't know how that's going to go because they don't want to let go. They don't want to leave.
And you don't always want to have them on the road, especially like a newborn, because they catch everything.
Yeah. So
you ain't trying to have them in Saudi Arabia or France or Australia and all these places. You want them at home. No. And you want to be at home with them. So I can understand that too. Being a family man now, I get it, because you really do miss out on opportunities and times that you could, graduations and games. And of course, she got a long way to get to that. But, you want to see baby's first steps. You want to hear baby say mama and dad for the first time. You want to be there for that. So that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So again, congratulations to Naomi, man.
Mm-hmm.
Becky defeated Natalya to retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and then Becky tried to attack Natalya, and Nikki Bella comes out for the save. So, yep, that's what you're getting. Try to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it either, but it's happening.
And the crowd went mild. You heard, you can look, but you can't touch. And you just heard the crowd, ha.
Yeah. We'll have to get through this feud before we find out who her next feud is. Talking about Becky, anyway. Yeah. Rusev and Sheamus had a brawl backstage after Sheamus was getting interviewed. They brawled, and Adam Pearce makes the announcement between those two at Clash of Paris in the old Donnybrook match. So, I don't know. It's just a European way of saying hardcore match.
I'm about to say that's all it is. Hardcore match with barrels and all that.
That's all it is. And Finn Balor and JD McDonough defeated Dragon Lee and Mr. Iguana. By the way, I caught Triple Mania. Mm-hmm. Good production, good show. They got some superstars on there. Mr. Iguana, you already know. But that's the guy. Him and Vikingo, I didn't realize this, and I was reading up on it. Did you know he gets booed in Mexico?
No.
Booed heavily. Booed. So someone likened it to the Roman Reigns before he became the tribal chief thing.
Oh, he's getting forced.
Yeah, so Del Rio was very, 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 very popular. Think of Del Rio as kind of like their Hogan.
Okay.
So Del Rio is their Hogan. He's the popular guy. Everybody loves him down there. And WWE takes over. And WWE doesn't want Del Rio. Who WWE wants as their champion? Vikingo. So the Mexican crowd is already mad that WWE came in, took their hero, Del Rio, away, and put Vikingo in, who they didn't think was on his level. And so now they feel like WWE is forcing him, which they kind of are. Because I think the month prior, Del Rio actually destroyed Vikingo, like beat him like a jobber. And then the next month, WWE takes over and put the belt right back on Vikingo. So the fans are like, man, what the crap?
That's a squeaky pretty boy. That's going to be their face. They wanted to make him the face. I know
yeah,
but promotional stuff, he's the face.
Yeah. Yep. He's right there front center. But I'm going to tell you, it was two people on that show that I did not expect to be over as they were. Dominic Mysterio is hot over there. Red hot. And El Grande Americano.
I still don't get that.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Don't get that.
I couldn't believe it. I don't know, man. His intro at Triple Mania, he sung like a whole Spanish song. And they were singing along with him. And he was singing it word for word in Spanish. So I don't know, man. Like
Lupe working hard, ain't he?
That's all I'm saying. Go look at it. It's on YouTube. Go all the way to the main event, look at the entrance, and look at El Grande Americano saying the whole day, like the mariachi band, and they walk into the ring. He's singing the whole song, and they singing along with him.
What?
Go look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to give Kaiser his props, man. He just fully embodied this gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. They were singing along with him, and it was crazy. So, yeah.
I guess, man, if it's working.
Oh, man.
But it's like an insult.
I don't think they care.
I want to say, because it's like, it'd be like if Gilbert or somebody showed up on WCW and people was cheering him. It's like, wait, we're insulting your guy.
But they probably look at it because I think, also if you go look at that show, if you go look at AAA, it's a lot of sports entertainment in there, which this is the way they explain it to you. CMLL is like the AEW of Mexico. It's more about wrestling. It's more about wrestling. And AAA is more like WWE. It's more sports entertainment. So they had like this dude dressed up in drag and trying to kiss Otis in the ring, and they make comedy spots. They had Omos who like 7'4" with the little bitty two foot.
I saw that clip.
Yeah, they're so AAA is more sports entertainment, while CMLL is more like AEW, which is they focus on the wrestling.
That explains the partnership.
Yeah, so exactly. So a Grande Americano, to me, they probably look at it as, I don't think they look at it as insulting. Probably CMLL they do, if you took it over there. But in AAA, because it's more entertainment and they're more about the glitz and the glamour and the entertainment of everything, kind of like WWE is. Yeah. They look at El Grande Americano as a funny gimmick. You see what I'm saying? Which is why I think he's so popular over there.
I guess. But,
yeah.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
You can't knock it. It's working.
Yeah. By the way, they are holding the Worlds Collide in September in Las Vegas. And the main event will be Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio for the AAA Mega Championship. And I think I have a feeling what they're about to do.
Put that bet on Vikingo.
Yeah, he's getting booed. Like, Vikingo getting booed. And they tried to do, you remember how Roman Reigns getting booed and they threw The Rock out there at WrestleMania? They did the same thing at Triple Mania with Rey Mysterio.
Boy, that was so funny.
Yeah.
He had his arm up. He was like, this is him. Everybody was like, man, we don't care. Yeah,
Triple A,
you, but boo for him.
Triple A was the same way. And Mysterio like, yo, you know, hugging Vikingo. Everybody like, yeah, okay, whatever. So it's the same thing. So yeah,
I mean, you can only do so much. Like I'm not gonna lie and say I follow the dude, but from what I've seen of him, he's pretty good in the ring. But
yeah, he's great.
You can only do so much when the people aren't rocking with you.
Yeah, but it's not about that with them. It's just y'all took their Rio away.
Yep.
So
you
took our guy. Yeah, you took our guy away. So that's what they're looking at.
Dang.
All right. So we're gonna talk about this Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker Extreme Rules match. You didn't like the match? I enjoyed the match for what it was.
When he came out dressed like New Jack, had the shopping cart and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty good match. And I mean, for Jey Uso and Braun Breaker, that's different for both of them. Because I mean, when's the last time you seen either one of them in like extreme anything?
Yeah.
I mean, I would expect it from Braun more than I would Jay.
Yeah. You know, Roman Reigns come back. CM Punk and LA Knight helps out, and Roman Reigns helps Jey Uso win that match. And I'm glad that this time we go off the air and the Vision is beat up, because if I had to go through one more night of the Vision laying them out,
man. And then when Roman showed up, I was like, all right,
good.
Please don't get your shoes snatched for another week in a row.
That was sad.
Like, this dude's gonna get snatched again.
I'm glad he did, man, because I'm glad the babyface prevailed this time. Dang, finally, right? I feel like they've been getting beat down the last 6 weeks.
You think the Vision was the NWO at one point? Like, hey, man, what the hell we
And you remember when they went through you remember when on SmackDown last year when they went through that whole fiasco when Solo used to beat down people every week on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt the same way. Like, come on, man. Like let the babyface win something.
Like, I know it's Sami Zayn involved, but come on, man.
God dang. Ugh. But all right, before we get off of Raw, Asuka and Rhea was arguing backstage, and then Io yelled at both of them and left.
And whatever she yelled, that was I don't want to see Damage Control break up because they need a strong female. We don't have a female faction for real. Like on NXT, you got plenty of them.
Yeah.
In Raw and SmackDown, they broke them all up.
Yeah.
There is no dominant female faction.
But I think they're gonna go Asuka versus Io. Because the Kabuki Warriors moving kind of shady for me.
They are. Then you got Kyrie always left in the middle, like yeah, yeah. Just
With the
making
set,
it.
and then she leaves.
Yeah.
I think the Kabuki Warriors. I think it's gonna be Oscar versus Io. I think that's what they're going. Especially
use the jealousy angle too, like Oscar's
Yep.
jealous of Io and her success or something like that.
Yep. Especially because I don't know where we're going with this women's championship now that Naomi's gone, and you still got Stephanie Bakir who's owed a match, and I don't know who she's gonna go against.
Ooh, that is right.
Yeah.
Stephanie. And seeing her absence a lot of times, it's like we know she's there, but at the same time, it's like you kind of forget, like her spot is still up there.
You know the rumor though?
What?
You know who WWE's high on right now though to take that belt? It's
Please
not
don't say
Stephanie.
Rhea.
No, not Rhea. Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel.
They take the belt, and then they go, and then after that, because after Clash in Paris, they do WrestlePalooza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, and then they go to Crown Jewel Perth, Australia. So you have Raquel hold the belt for about 2 months, and then they'll probably have Rhea take it back. I think that's the direction they want to go. So either supposed to be Stephanie or Raquel's gonna win that belt, or maybe Io, or the thing about the Io angle too, having Rhea finally beat Io in Australia. So it's different ways. But you probably get an announcement next week on Raw about what they're gonna do. So
It's gonna be interesting.
yeah,
Because you do have a lot of different avenues, and that's what I like when it's not as predictable.
yeah,
When you have all this, what if?
yeah. I love it too. All right, so NXT, man, they was in Philadelphia, bro. Before I get to NXT, that setup was horrible.
That setup was bad.
Horrible.
I was like, was this the old? I thought they was trying to do the old bingo hall look. From
If I
Raw.
was a fan and I sat front row, I know you'd be mad if you would pay for front row tickets, and that's
Oh, bro, first of all, why are we 3 rows back and we front row? Like, we supposed to be able to lean over the edge and touch the people, get a high five, take a picture. Something.
dude. The entranceway was like on the other side of it was bad. I was like, what are they doing?
It was rough.
It looked like a Broadway play for real. It looked like it was on the stage and people were watching.
I was waiting on Athena to show up at the top of that thing like she was a couple weeks ago at AEW, who doing the Shakespeare.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, a playhouse. It felt like a playhouse.
Yeah, they got to scout out better next time.
Yeah, because
That's not it.
that was rough.
Oh man, that was horrible.
And the
man.
fans' lack of reaction.
Yeah, I've been mad, bro. I paid with NXT show, so I think they said the highest NXT ticket is like probably 1,300 front row, but still,
You said 1,300?
yeah, because NXT is cheaper than main roster.
No. You said 1,300.
1300?
That is high for NXT. 1,300
Yeah,
for front row in NXT?
yeah, that is kind of high.
Fam, if I'm paying 1,300, first of all, you can get front row at a WWE show on a main roster at a house show for less than that.
Really?
Yes,
Huh.
$1,300 for any. Man, I wish I would pay $1,300 for an NXT show. No offense to them, I get it. I like NXT. I like the stars, the future stars of tomorrow. I get it, but y'all ain't $1,300 worth. Not one ticket. You know, whoop that trick. You whooping my wallet right now. No, 1,300. I mean, I can't believe you said that. $1,300.
Yeah.
Man, no.
Look, man, I'm just telling you what I know. We can ask Stravy because that's around his territory.
I bet he better not been front row. I know that much. Like, fool, you better not pay $1,300 to see 3 rows back.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, they got to work on that setup. But the Jordan Grace Blake Monroe segment. It's two things I want to say about this segment. Number one, the crowd was horrible for this.
Dead.
But they probably mad about the setup.
Huh?
They're probably mad about the setup. So, the crowd was like quiet. Ooh. And number two, they're gonna have to hire some new security. Because I would have shot the cat under her so quick without security.
Man, what dude running? He ran.
Yeah, I would have shot the cat. Man, I would have shot the cat on Jordan Gray so quick.
Man, her little self, like, don't get me wrong, she swole, but come on, y'all.
No, ain't nobody slamming me.
Come on, y'all.
Ain't nobody slamming me.
She put the man in a spine buster.
I swear they got the worst security in the world, bro.
Security is trash. I'm like, this woman is whooping y'all every time. All of y'all. Y'all big men. Whooping y'all every time. She wasn't bad, but she ain't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I still love Blake Monroe on the mic. I still love her. That segment died a slow death. She tried to. I mean, like, Jordan Grace come out there talking about her insecurities and how Blake Monroe brought out her insecurity. Girl, you don't. And then
the body shaming thing, I don't think that's gonna go over too well with the fans either.
You too swole. She too swole.
Yeah, it's like, it would have been alright if she would still look like that. But even when she looked like that, she was still swole.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because, number one, we don't have any real estate with you. Meaning, like when they did the Mickey James thing, we grew up with her, we knew her, and we felt like she was getting bullied.
Yeah, stop picking on our homegirl.
Yeah. Jordan Grace too big to be getting bullied, bro. Too big.
I'm awesome. I don't know how to feel.
Like, girl,
if you don't flex, I don't know. You see how big you are compared to this woman?
Yeah.
Blake Monroe really looks like your stereotypical mean girl bully that was like the head cheerleader that pretty much led flocks that talked about everybody in school. That's what she looked like. But she's not athletically built at all. Now, she's athletic because she is a wrestler. Yeah. But when it comes to physique, there's no comparison.
Yeah, just...
Really?
So, yeah. So they got their match at Heat Wave. Elsewhere on NXT, Briggs defeated Ian Mora in the worst Philly street fight I've ever seen in my life. The ending was bad, just the match was bad, man.
Let me tell y'all something, man. I thought, y'all used to hear me talk about the family segments and the Chase U segments that seem to be fast forwardable. We're going to make that a word. Fast forwardable.
Fast forwardable.
But these two, whether they on the mic, whether they in a match,
I was glad it was over.
Yes, it doesn't work. I'm sure as individuals outside, they are fine gentlemen. But in the ring, nothing is captivating about them. Neither one.
Yeah.
Either one. It just doesn't spark anything. Nothing makes me want to watch them. When old buddy was fighting Oba Femi, I was just hoping they didn't let Oba lose to him, because I was like, come on, man, how you explain this? Please don't lose to this dude. And Briggs, I see what they're trying to do on the Brody King side of the game, but he ain't Brody King, man. He is really like the off-brand Brody King. That's who he remind me of.
Yeah.
He is Brody. What would be another card down? Brody Jack.
Brody Jack. Brody Prince.
Brody Prince. Brody Prince. That's where he at. Brody Prince. It ain't working for me.
Yeah, you see like when he put it through the table, you see the whole body. The legs got him, but
oh my goodness, that moonsault. Bro, you should have just went for a splash or something. Like,
Hey, the leg. Hey, the leg. Hey, the leg. Ooh, boy. No.
And you see Booker T, they'll be trying not to respond to certain things like that, but you know they be wanting to be like, what the hell?
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Ricky Saints defeated Jasper Troy.
My boy. Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
Stop. Go back to LFG.
No, he did go to Evolve.
Go to Evolve. Evolve. That's what you need. You need to go to Evolve. Those were the slowest.
Hey, that's
fake
where Rich.
post-runs.
That's where Rich Holland at. If people wonder where Rich Holland at, he had Evolve.
Yes.
So
he
my
need
boy
to go
went.
too.
My boy went from the main roster to NXT to Evolve.
Yeah.
Somebody tell Rich Holland, don't work in Evolve, my boy. It's over with. So he
It's
ain't gonna go.
over.
You ain't going to LFG. Ain't no more further down you can go. Unless you trying to be a WWE ID perform on the Indies. ain't no more further you going.
Hey, look, man, he done injured how many folk? And again, I know Big E said don't hold that against him, but that's on his resume.
Oh, it's on the resume.
It's on the resume. Like you, and again, something about Ridge just doesn't connect either. It just doesn't work. But Troy, okay. I'll tell you, what really stood out to me the most is the clunkiness. And me and you were having this conversation off the camera. With other big men, it's kind of masked a little bit. It's kind of hidden.
Yeah.
Because big men tend to move slower.
Yep.
They move at each other's pace. When he's in there with somebody small, like Saints, it exposes how slow and clunky he is in different situations. And it's kind of cringe to watch. It's like, man, come on. Especially going into the post. When he would move, he's like, and I'm like, you could have stopped yourself a whole 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
But you still went through with it. Like, and he did that twice, I believe, in that match. And it was just timing. His timing is off. And maybe that's just, he just needs to find his footing. But his timing is off. And it really, because I like the look. I like the vibe. The chains and all that, cool. But like a lot of them say, when the bell rings, because that was my dog. I'm like, yeah, but it may have been Oba making him look like a superstar.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of Oba making him look like a superstar.
Yeah, like the old dude back in the day that fought Bret Hart, and they was like, oh, he's going to be the next superstar. And then they realized it was Bret Hart that was selling and making him look like he was the best thing in the world.
Yep.
As soon as he fought somebody else, he got exposed. I keep forgetting his name. But, yeah, your opponent really does make or break you in a lot of cases. And Troy is a prime example.
All right. Fatal Influence defeats the Elegant brand with Masa Slamovich as the guest referee. So at Heatwave, they're doing JC Jane versus Masa Slamovich versus Ash by Elegance, which is the former Dana Brooke, who I said her character, I like her character change. I like that whole group. Even though I think it's every girl group like these days seem like it's the same thing. Like the Elegant brand seem like it can be the Fatal Influence, which seems like it could be, I don't know, like
The Dollhouse, Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, it's the same gimmick, but I do like that she went and reinvented herself.
Yeah.
So, by the way, did you know Last Legends homegirl, her tag team partner? You know she's in TNA, right?
Mhm.
Jakar, ain't her name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jackson?
she's in TNA.
Huh.
Yeah, she debuted a couple of weeks ago.
So basically, all she did was just go next door.
Yeah.
And see, that's the trick with that. It's like, all right, so y'all got rid of me over here, but I can just go next door, which is a company that's still in cahoots with y'all.
Yep.
So I can still show up on NXT.
Yep. But yeah, she ain't showed up on NXT yet, but she is over there in TNA.
I mean, to me, she working. So
Yep,
like,
I'm glad she working. That's all I'm
working,
glad
and
she
still
working.
stick her neck in the door at NXT and help out Lash if she need to, and it'll make sense. So
There you go.
unless they do a storyline with like she play for the other team now, and then her and Lash started beefing. But that's
She's
another
there.
storyline.
I forget her name. She changed. I think whatever name she was going by on her OF is the name she's going by in wrestling now.
Which is funny because anytime they come back to NXT, WWE give them their old theme music.
Yeah.
With the new name.
Yeah.
It's like you come like they had Fandango coming out to the Fandango song, and Santino Marella came out to his old song, and it's like everybody come out to their old songs in WWE. But then when they go back over to TNA, it's like, okay, that never happened.
All right. So Javon Evans defeated Trick Williams when Santana was in the balcony and he distracted Trick Williams, and Javon Evans got the win. So Javon Evans going against Oba.
I didn't like
But, huh? You didn't like it? Yeah, it was kind of vanilla. But Javon Evans needs to be careful, man. He gonna get himself hurt.
Javon Evans is like their Darby Allin in a way, and I don't like that comparison at all. But he really does not care. Like, I get the whole bouncy gimmick, but he does not care. Like, I thought he'd kill this. First of all, that spot when he threw him off,
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah.
I was like, okay, so are we done? Is that the end of the match? Because I got up. Okay. Dude was just flying all over the place like it was, like he can't get hurt.
Yeah, he got to be careful with that, man. Like, so he gonna face Obafemi at Heat Wave, which should be a pretty good match. I mean, he's gonna sell a lot. Oba gonna throw him around.
Oh, you already know they're gonna throw him like 1, 2, 3 Kid. He's like the 1, 2, 3 Kid, but the 1, 2, 3 Kid didn't act that reckless.
Yeah,
cause I remember
they did. Like
him all over the ring.
It was a couple of times. I was like, man, damn.
Yeah,
You gonna get up from that?
He kept getting up.
Yeah.
Trick was putting him down. I'm like, dang. I remember during the whole commercial break, I was watching the screen because normally I don't even watch the picture-in-picture, but I'm looking at the screen like, okay, so what's going on? You saw Trick still in the ring looking out there, and that medical attention. I was like, okay, because they went straight to break.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. But he
Kill
took some
himself,
licks,
man.
He got busted open.
Yeah.
He took some licks.
But
Really?
Ethan Page and Chelsea Green had a U.S.-Canada summit with Tyra May Steele and Tavion Heights.
This was a snooze fest, too.
Oh, my God.
This was horrible. Snooze fest. I would have rather watch old episodes of the Men's TV or something.
It was just Chelsea had to carry the mic, of course, because she is who she is.
Yeah.
But I get trying to get Tavion and Tyra May Steele, but this ain't it. Let's go in a different direction. The whole American gimmick to me is so played out. Like, let's do something different.
Yeah.
Doing the whole ankle lock like they're supposed to be Kurt Angle, just.
It's almost like you're locked in with that. Like, if you were trained in martial arts, you probably gonna have some type of martial arts gimmick. If you were Olympian, you gonna come in as more than likely something associated with being an Olympian, or an amateur wrestler. It's like they gonna cater to it, and that's cool to cater to it, but to put yourself in the same vein as a Kurt Angle, because she was like, I'm the only. I know she meant to say probably the only female Olympic gold medalist. But she's like, I'm the only Olympic gold medalist, and it's like, no. I thought the crowd was gonna turn on it in, but it's like, no. And then
she probably meant to say female.
Yeah. And again, I don't think she's bad at all. I don't think Tavion's bad.
I think it can work with her, but I just think with Tavion, you need to go somewhere else. We never seen a female Olympian. You know.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. So I think it could work with her, but with him, no. So Mark Henry was doing that at one point. You know, Kurt Angle is famous for doing it. So
Jack Swagger. Well, Jack Swagger didn't do the Olympian, but he still did like the Angle-esque gimmick.
Yeah, the All-American, American.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just at the end, dude. You just got a no quarter catch. You just got out of no quarter catch crew. Now you out here acting hard, like bro. It took you about 8 weeks to get out that damn group. I just don't buy it yet.
That head.
I don't buy it.
No. Gibson squat him down. I want to go home.
No. And now we supposed to take you seriously? No.
Yeah, y'all don't know who I am.
Yeah, we know who you are. It took you 6 weeks to get out the no quarter catch group, bro. Yeah. Zoo know exactly who you are.
Like, take me seriously. I done this, I done that. Like, okay.
But Chelsea and Ethan Page work great together, by the way.
Oh, I love it. This Canadian thing they got going on, which is funny that this universe only exists on NXT, because on Raw and SmackDown, there's no mention of it at all. It's like the NXT universe.
Triple H said, who?
Exactly. Who we got? Which I think he gonna take the Ethan Page.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna take Ethan Page.
Oh, yeah.
Because even when he was talking, I was like, he's using a Shawn Michaels cadence.
Yeah, well, the CW loves him. Like the report came out that the CW loves Ethan Page, so they want him on as much stuff as possible. You know, he fits that CW mode, so they love Ethan Page.
Well, there it is.
Yeah,
you won the network.
Yeah. Lexis King sprayed Bourne with pepper spray backstage, and Joe Hendry burst out of a cabinet backstage with Dark State. That's NXT for you, folks.
I was like, I know. They not gonna ruin this Dark State moment. Even though Dark State still be saying stupid stuff. And you be like, what? They have a lot of pause moments. But dude said, oh, he popped out. Like, really? Really? What's up with my one man in Dark State? I always have his shirt up. Dude always be that's the residential Negro right there. If you notice, he always do it like last week when he was behind old girl, he was like on the camera. He was looking down at her like, yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Bruh. Dark State, I don't know what's gonna happen with them on the main roster if they all end up together.
There's no way. There's no way Dark State gonna be on the main roster as Dark State. They'll probably all become individuals.
Yeah, they'll cherry pick them or leave like two behind or something like that.
But that ain't happening.
I tell my man, yeah, girl, he gonna be up there with the Adonis.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, wait a minute. The Adonis is still.
He ain't seeing that.
Yeah, that's right. He got booted. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So NXT Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen, in Glasgow, Scotland, at the OVO Hydro Arena, whatever. We're gonna get through Dynamite quick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
This opening segment with Will Ospreay coming out talking about he wasn't cleared, but he's not cleared. But he loves AEW so much, and he loves England that he's going to do it anyway. You were right. He's not clear, but he was like the little kid that's sick, but he see all his friends out there, and he just want to be involved too. So he's not cleared. So that's great. Yeah, you got something's going on with your neck, but hey, let me go jump off the cage, and you know,
stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if I was in that audience, I would have started a "You are stupid" chant, because you gonna say, if I can't be Will Ospreay anymore after this night, then I gave it my all. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna make sure I leave everything in this ring. Why? When you could take your break, rest up, and be Will Ospreay as much as you want to. Just heal. That's all you gotta do.
A part of me don't believe it's real, or I don't think it's that serious. There's no way someone with something going on with his neck, they would let him just go on with a neck injury like that. There's no way.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't have advice from Cope and Bryan Danielson, because they can tell him firsthand how crazy it is to continue to go with it. So I'm sure they in his ear. because he's one of the faces of the company. So I don't think they want to lose him.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
pretty much at the end of that promo, he said he wanted to take a pound of flesh from Jon Moxley. Then the Death Riders come in, and then all the aura at the arena's gone. And so,
As soon as that music hit,
roll my eyes. So that leads to the Tanahashi and Jet Speed defeating the Death Riders, and then just a bunch of stuff happened. Like the Young Bucks were coming out there causing chaos. Oh, Marina Shafir came out there causing chaos, and Will Ospreay took her to the bag, and then he comes back with a body bag, and they think she's in the body bag, and then the Young Bucks attack him, and then the Death Rider come out to open the body bag, and it's Darby Allin, and he's beating them up, and then it's just a bunch of stuff going on, man. No Kenny Omega. I ain't seen him.
Nah, Kenny wasn't on this show.
Yeah. We just gonna put him on Forbidden Door. Just whatever. He'll be there. No explanation, no nothing. But whatever.
Forbidden? But he'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Brian Danielson came in. He was doing commentary for the night, which I thought it was good to see Brian Danielson. It's pretty cool. Go get your sister-in-law from Raw. But
Please.
Go get her.
Tell her to go home with your wife.
Please, do something.
I'll keep her because she don't fit this new era.
Yeah. Luchasaurus return. Adam and my bad. Cope and Christian was in the ring, and they was doing a promo hyping the match up. And then Nick Wayne got on the Titantron talking about how he's injured and he gonna be able to compete, but he got somebody to take his place. And they did this whole vignette how they was injecting drugs into my man, and he got up and he came to the ring, choking them both Cope and Christian. And so Luchasaurus came back. I ain't gonna lie, he looked different. He looked jacked up though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean,
Kill switch. He's not Luchasaurus. He kill switch.
The crowd was chanting Luchasaurus though, but
kill switch.
I don't think they want to accept him as kill switch because they still chant Luchasaurus.
Yeah, he Luchasaurus.
And he back in the green, so that didn't help either.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this Cope and Christian thing, because Christian talking about we're not on the same page, I think they gonna play hardball with it until they eventually be like, all right.
I think I think they're doing this until they get to Toronto because All Out, the next pay-per-view is gonna be in Toronto, and we know both of them are from Canada. I think ain't they both from Toronto?
Yeah, they both from Toronto.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna do that to Toronto.
That makes sense.
The whole,
That makes sense.
But so Luchasaurus replaced Nick Wayne at Forbidden Door. And then Okada delivered a warning to Swerve in the pre-tape video. All right.
I just want to see Swerve with Okada. Just make it happen. Just make it happen. Beat him.
Yeah.
Beat him.
Athena and Mercedes Moné defeated Toni Storm and Alice Windsor. I do love the women.
Uh-oh.
I do. No, I'm not gonna say they bad. I'm just gonna say they're the bright spot for me in this show. The women. That's what I'm taking from it.
They are actually because anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime she come out, it's a pop.
Yeah.
And she could carry a match by herself with her antics. And then you got Mercedes always plays her role. She plays it perfectly. She knows that, the A belts hanging off of her and doing a little dance and stuff. This woman got all A belts hanging off of her. It just got them like a dress. Just dancing. And Athena has really been showing out because she's been getting her chance to be on TV, and she's really showing y'all what she can do. Like, my son was like, has she wrestled there before? I was like, son, they used to be Ember Moon in WWE.
Yep.
Like, Athena been around for a long time.
And
good.
And I'm starting to like the Windsor girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'm starting to like her.
I figured that'd be up your alley. Yeah, I figured that'd be up your alley.
Yeah, women's division, boy. That women's division. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, man.
But not just because of that, but like they just been the best part to me. And they had the old girl from CMLL. It's Persephone. I can't forget.
I thought it was Persephone.
No, it's not Persephone. Because her name is Persephone. You think about Persephone, you think about Big John. But
my bad.
Yeah. But she from CMLL, she's gonna be fighting Mercedes along with Alice Windsor and the girl from Stardom at Forbidden Door, which is this weekend, along with Heatwave.
On Prime.
So, like I said, the women has been the bright spot, and then last but not least, MJF and Ricochet. So MJF goes to Ricochet in the Gates of Agony, and they have a common enemy, Mark Briscoe. Yeah, the Ricochet news group, and they just all look like jobbers. But
they do. They look like, okay. When you say we got Samoans at home, like I want Jacob and the Usos. We got Jacob and the Usos at home. That's the Case of Agony. That's what they look like. We got the Usos at home.
No, bro. No, you did.
Dude, you got Ricochet. That's your little Solo in the middle. You got Solo making his face, and you got Ricochet.
Oh my God, bro.
Bruh.
No, you didn't.
Tell me they got the tribal tats and everything.
Yeah.
We got the Usos at home.
Woo!
They be embarrassed.
So, MJF and Ricochet in the Gates of Agony, they form a pact to get Mark Briscoe, which they did. And I think Tony Khan was looking at Twitter and probably telling him how stupid he was for making both of his heels turn in their contracts. Because in the segment, MJF got Hangman to reverse that and just give him the shot without using his contract, or he's going to burn Mark Briscoe. And he's like, I step, and that was it. So MJF's not using his contract. Hangman's going to give him an actual shot without him having to use his contract. I think, yeah, they got in their head and like, yeah, people trying to tell them that's stupid, which I was doing, and so they reversed it. So, hey, man, as long as you reversed it. But can I ask you something right quick?
What?
Raw was a pretty good show, right? It was a decent show. NXT, even though they was on a Shakespeare stage, it wasn't too bad. And then actually AEW to me last night wasn't too bad. It wasn't that bad. They had some forgettable points, but it wasn't that bad. But let me tell you what all three of those shows has in common.
What?
Raw, NXT, and Dynamite. Let me tell you what they all have in common. They're all better than SmackDown. SmackDown, get it together. Get it together.
Get it together. All better. Dang.
Get it together. Dude, think about that SmackDown we watched last week. You rather watch Raw than SmackDown?
Yeah, it's Raw.
You rather watch NXT or that SmackDown?
NXT? Well,
you rather...
I don't know.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay. That main event match did carry about 2 of them SmackDown matches long. Yeah.
And in NXT, I really watched that just to look at and just to laugh at some of the stuff that was going on in NXT. I really watched that show than SmackDown.
Yeah, you're right.
And then AEW, the same thing. So, SmackDown, y'all becoming the 4th best wrestling show of the week, and that's not good.
That's not good at all. And I mean, even with the, even though I had my gripes about the FTW, Brody King, Bandito match, that match was about match of the night for
And I
AEW.
forgot about that match. Yeah, they went to a no contest
It
or a
went too
time limit.
long. I could say it went entirely too long.
Yeah, it was a time. Wasn't it like a time limit?
Yeah,
It was a
draw.
time limit.
Yeah, it
So
went too
my
long, but
yeah, but
but
yeah. So SmackDown, get it together
and
for real.
About 2 years ago, SmackDown was like the show to watch.
Yeah.
And that was back when everybody was complaining about, I'm tired of the Bloodline, but it was the number one show
Yeah.
out of all the WWE shows.
Yeah, which is crazy because it's still drawing the ratings that it do. It still draw good ratings, but it just the show's just subpar. But SmackDown gotta get it together.
Yeah, we gotta do some more captivating TV because, okay, for example, we got the YS6 that has come back to SmackDown and is supposed to be the boogeyman and the boogie woman of the tag division, but they retain, and poof.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, we gotta have some type of something that draws people back into it. And again, we aren't writers. We just giving our advice. But, I mean, you got to have something to make people want to say this is must-see TV every week. Because right now, it's not must-see TV. It's like if we missed an episode of SmackDown, we don't feel like we missed anything.
Honestly.
Unless they announce that John Cena's going to be on there, which we figure that's going to further the storyline with somebody. So people going to watch for that. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, people going to watch for that. Because it's going to further the storyline. But
even though he's boring, too, because what do you want to talk about? There's only so many times I want to be asked that question.
It's because Cody, when they said Cody took acting classes, it all made sense to me. Because Cody goes into monologue mode. And it sounds like he's truly in a play and he's got the spotlight on the stage. And he's like, whatever happened to my life? You know? And then the cadence. And it's like, you're losing me, Cody.
Like, Raw champion, he has a group around him. He got somebody talking for him, and he's a captivating speaker in Seth Rollins. NXT, you have Obafemi, which he talks, I'm the ruler. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Hangman has passion behind his. You know what I'm saying? And Cody just come out here sounding like somebody's old professor.
He's a professor or a youth pastor.
Get it together, SmackDown.
Yeah,
because you don't be number 5. Don't be behind Collision. Because when I'm hearing you close to being behind Collision.
Ooh, don't do that.
What I've been hearing in the IWC and everybody, I don't watch Collision, but a lot of people been saying Collision been beating SmackDown as far as matches and intrigue. So don't be behind Collision, bro.
Oh, please don't.
That's all I'm saying.
Please don't. This Muslim
watching
Speed, saying Speed better than.
Don't be 7.
They're gonna be saying Speed whooping you. Like, no, come on. I didn't even know So Ruka was a Speed champion. Like, when she get the female Speed?
She is? Oh, she sure is.
Yeah. I was like, man, I need to start back watching Speed. Hey, them belts be changing hands left and right. It really is just something extra.
Yeah.
Because they don't say, that was like the first time I seen a Speed belt on TV in forever.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
All right. So, the last thing we're going to talk about is WWE WrestlePalooza. WWE WrestlePalooza is an event that they just made up out the air. No, I'm just playing. It's an old ECW event. And a lot of people are saying, like, they named this event WrestlePalooza because Tony Khan is a big, he's a big ECW guy. He loves ECW. Loves it. And so they said that he did the pick with him, but who knows? But so they're gonna hold the event September 20th, the same day as All Out, because they're just petty. This is the petty war. This pay-per-view will begin the streaming on the new ESPN app. You remember how we said this was next year?
Yeah.
No. After Clash in Paris, all streaming for PLEs will go on the new ESPN app, which starts September 20th. And they said the rest of this year, PLE, which include Crown Jewel, Perth, and Survivor Series, will be airing on that new platform.
Boy, I ain't playing.
So
Did they
Peacock,
expedite
huh? Yeah,
that?
because
Did they
they
expedite it?
who what? Can they expedite what?
No, I'm saying, did they expedite it? Because I thought everything was supposed to start in 2026.
Yeah, but it's going to start. So this is what happened. Like I said, Peacock has a certain limit of PLEs that they can control. I think it's like 15 or 10. It's something like that. They're on the contract to give to Peacock. They have to give them 4 Saturday night main events, and they have to give them a certain amount of PLEs. Well, they already exceeded that. Already exceeded it. So what happened is, remember, they wanted. You remember that event I told you about that they wanted to do opposite side worlds in?
Mm-hmm.
So WWE wanted to do it on Peacock, and Peacock was like, "Well, no, we got a game that day, we got an NFL game that day, and y'all already exceeded y'all PLEs." So WWE was like, "All right." So they asked ESPN, "Hey, can we run some PLEs?" And then ESPN was like, "Yeah, go for it." So pretty much, I think that's what's going on. And so they already used their PLEs for Peacock. So the obligations are done. Peacock is no more for PLEs. They're still going to do NXT, and they're still going to do Saturday night main events. So if you watch the NXT shows and you like the Saturday night main events, then you can stick with Peacock. But PLEs is on the ESPN app after Clash in Paris. So they're doing that, and that show, WrestlePalooza, starts at 7 o'clock p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific, which I think in our time is going to be 2 o'clock. But they're trying to go on the same time as All Out, because All Out going to be in Toronto. I know, right? I know.
What?
I know.
I swear, man.
Petty.
I swear, they ain't gonna stop.
Nope.
They ain't gonna stop. It's like now, it's like they're a shark that smell blood in the water. It's like, yep, we coming for you.
And you want to know what? And it was crazy. Before we go, you want to know why they're doing it?
Why?
It's 2 reasons. Number one, they want to take over conversation for any wrestling event. So anytime AEW has a wrestling event, WWE was like, yeah, okay, you got a wrestling event. Well, they don't care about the ticket sales or taking fans from them. They want to take the juice. Oh, Edge and Christian gonna debut on that show? Oh, okay, we got Lesnar and Cena on that show. You know.
It reminds me of the pettiness that go on in the city we live in.
Oh.
People be doing, like, you find out somebody got a big show, a big showcase, and they be like, okay, well, the BBC got this, the Orion gonna have this over here.
Yep.
It's like the promoters be knowing what they doing because they gonna split the audience, but you just hope that the split happens more in your favor, because it's gonna split the audience.
Yeah.
It's gonna split it hard.
Well, I always say, like, most people that are AEW fans not gonna watch WWE, but I do think that day with Lesnar and Cena, and I heard they're gonna do Cody versus Drew on that show too. So they might split the audience up, and also WWE's being petty because they're mad at Tony Khan for raising the wrestlers' prices. Like, they're mad at him for that.
And they're
Real
mad
mad
at
at
Tony
him.
Khan for raising, like, the salaries and all that.
Yeah, they're mad at it.
I mean, you can't get mad at him for making more money.
Nick Hunt, no, yeah, you can. Because Nick Hunt, they want to dictate the prices. And the way they dictate the prices is we're going to make sure every time you hold a pay-per-view, every time you hold an event, every time you think it's safe, you're going to do it on this Saturday, we're going to do it on Saturday. And we're going to take away all your luster. And we're going to take away all your little... Because what people don't realize is, especially for like UFC, WWE, AEW, a lot of companies now are not looking at views. They're not looking at TV views anymore. There's like 30% of it. What they look at is engagement. What they look at is buzz. So every time you hold an event, we're going to hold something. I'm going to take all your buzz away from you. And by the way, that's not Triple H talking to you. That's Nick Khan. Because you called me out. Because Tony Khan said something about Nick Khan. And Nick Khan let him know, I'm coming for you. Not Triple H, I'm coming for you.
And
So every time you hold a show, I'ma hold a show.
that's so wild.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
So there's Nick Khan. Nick Khan said he coming for him. Not Triple H. Nick Khan's coming for him.
Battle of the Cons, y'all.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah. But we appreciate the love, people. This has been the Friday Rundown for the week of August 17, 2025. We appreciate it. We look like podcasters now. Like, we come a long way, man. We was on our phone. We was like audio and all that. Now we podding, man.
I know. We growing up, y'all. We growing up right before your eyes.
Growing up.
Like child stars. We just growing up.
Labor Day. Also Labor Day. We will be doing our live wrestling call-in show. So look out for that, all right?
Yes. Oh,
Look out.
and also,
Yeah.
we expect
Uh-huh.
y'all to engage with us.
Yes.
We was talking about engagement. I was gonna wait for this part. Everybody who can hear the sound of my voice, that's a fan of the Yellow Rocket Boys Network, we want you to engage with us. Like, if you have any opinions, if you have responses, comments, anything about what we're talking about, engage. When we get on this show, call in. Let's talk about it. Like, much pun intended. Let's talk about it. Let's be a community. Like, that's the whole thing about this here. We here to celebrate people who, like, if we're focused on wrestling, we looking for wrestling fans. If we focus on music, we looking for music fans. But we won't. This is what this network is. It brings everybody who has multiple interests into one spot, and we can all just talk and be cool.
Yeah.
You know, with no judgment, no nothing. Hey, and we also got the Facebook going now too. So as we look to get that engagement up, and we Yellow Rocket Boys Network on everything.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for us on Facebook, type in Yellow Rocket Boys Network and it should pop up. We starting that from the ground up as of today. So, hey, from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok struggling a little bit. We may kill it. I don't know. It's struggling.
I ain't gonna lie, I already thought you old yelled it.
I ain't no yellow yet, man. I had some hope. I'll go back and be like, oh. But you know what? We hanging in there. We on all platforms right now. So if y'all want to find us, y'all know where we at. But we just want y'all to interact no matter what platform you find us on. You know, find us, like, share. Hey, man, tell your people about us and interact, man. Because, again, you guys interacting and liking and commenting helps us.
Yeah.
Which, in turn, we can do more things. And we're marching towards monetization. And we're marching towards bigger things. So
yeah.
we want to do this. We love doing this. So, hey.
Love it.
Hey.
Love this.
And we're going to keep going.
I appreciate it, man. And like you said, just let us know, man. If you're feeling it, if you're not feeling it, what you want to talk about, what you think we should do better.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know, and we'll be happy to oblige you. Okay?
Yeah, we grown. You ain't going to hurt our feelings.
So I ain't. You let me know.
Yeah.
Let
We'll
me
put
know.
you in the skit and talk about you. Now I'm playing. But, yeah.
Well, man, it's your boy CL Cool, man.
It's your boy Tez.
And we out here.